from the National Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System. Welcome to Newsline, a 30-minute presentation of the most compelling news from Liberia and the rest of the world. Today is Friday, the 8th of March, 2024. I am Vafle Kamara presenting. In the headlines, First Lady Katumu Buakai calls for increased investment in women. Seven Judicial Circuit Court in Grant Jida County hands down guilty verdict against a 50-year-old man for raping 9-year-old girl in the county. United Nations Resident Coordinator Christy Yomotoni challenges Liberian women and girls to fight for their rights. And away from home, Senegal's National Electoral Commission says there is no cause for alarm over its preparedness to conduct the presidential election on March 24. These and many more stories, including sports, the weather report, are coming up. First, Koluba Zeze and the news bulletin.
First Lady Katumu Buakai has called for increased investment in women. Madam Buakai said investing in women is a positive step towards setting the country on the path of prosperity. She wants government and partners to take keen interest in empowerment programs for women and girls in Liberia. The Liberian First Lady was speaking Friday at official celebration marking International Women's Day in Monrovia. Madam Buakai then expressed confidence in the ability of government to promote women in decision-making. She assured that the government will not rest until women put at the front of decision, working parallel with the men. At the same time, the Liberian First Lady has lauded women rights campaigners for standing up for women in the country. She said the role they have played has opened the eyes of Liberian women to many governance issues that were once considered things of men. Madam Buakai particularly praised former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and Lima Bowie for setting the bar hard and being inspirational to thousands of others. She assured women in the country about the government's commitment to providing opportunities to improve their livelihood. Madam Buakai added that government has already begun taking crucial steps with the quality of appointments, particularly women in the new administration. The 7th Judicial Circuit Court in Grand Jida County has handed down a guilty verdict against a 50-year-old James Chie for raping a 9-year-old girl in the county. James Chie abused the minor last July when she went to watch movies at his residence. According to our correspondent, the victim told her ordeal to her mother, saying James had earlier threatened to kill her if she told anyone about what transpired between them. James Chie is a worker of the gold mining company in Golo Konopo District, Grand Jida County, and is expected to receive court sentence soon. United Nations Resident Coordinator Christine Umutuna is challenging Liberian women and girls to fight for their rights. Madam Umutunin said it is important for young women and girls not to allow themselves being trapped in unwholesome acts due to circumstances. She believes it is only by strong determination that women can achieve their full potentials. The UN Resident Coordinator wants women rise above poverty and live life worthy of emulating. She spoke Friday at a local celebration marking International Women's Day in Congo Town. At the same time, UN Women Country Representative Comfort Lamte is calling for more budgetary support towards women empowerment. Madam Lamte said capturing women investment in the national budget will go a long way on enhancing their quality of life. Quoting available statistics, the UN chief added that more women are now known to be living in poverty than men. She wants government to demonstrate a strong political will by supporting organizations that help women through empowerment opportunities. Madam Lamte told a well-attended Women's Day celebration in Monrovia Friday that it is high time partners redouble their efforts in supporting programs tailored for Liberian women. ECOWAS ambassador to Liberia, Josephine Nkrumah, has challenged Liberian women to take the lead and empower their own voice. Ambassador Nkrumah said conversations on issues women face on a daily basis will be perpetual if women do not spring into action and put an end to challenges confronting them. Speaking at program marking International Women's Day, the ECOWAS ambassador conveyed deep appreciation on behalf of the ECOWAS Commission President, Dr. Omar Aliyu Toure, to the women of Liberia for playing a role in keeping the peace.
So, women, let us remember to empower our boys. Otherwise, we will perpetuate this conversation. Let us remember that our boys see them as our sons, our nephews, our fathers.
Ambassador Josephine Nkrumah said International Women's Day should not only be used to amplify women's voices, but every day to end vices that hinder gender equality. Ambassador Nkrumah encouraged all women to go back into history and reflect on the positive roles women played in Pan-Africanism. The Minister of Gender, Gbemi Horace Colley, has recognized women's efforts in the maintenance of the country's peace. Madam Horace Colley said over the years, women across Liberia have fought and continue to work in the furtherance of peace and democracy. Speaking at the official celebration of International Women's Day, the gender boss also called on women to continue demonstrating high level of consistency and commitment to elevating women's issues and challenges. She noted that with a unified voice, women can demand solutions to problems confronting them daily. The day is being celebrated under the theme Empower All, Empower All. And a tragic motor accident has left one person dead along the Todi Kakata Highway, rural Masurado County. Our correspondent said the accident occurred recently when heading for Lofa County lost control. The truck was carrying mattresses, sterols, and cement, among others. Meanwhile, police are investigating the cause of the accident.
Kolobas is there with the news bulletin. You're listening to Newsline on ELBC Radio. One of the big stories we're following this afternoon: 7 Judicial Circuit Court in Grant Jida County hands down guilty verdict against a 50-year-old man for raping 9-year-old girl in the county. Well, First Lady Katumu Buakai has called for increased investment in women. Madam Buakai stated investing in women is a positive step towards setting the country on the path of prosperity. The Liberian First Lady was speaking Friday at the official celebration marking International Women's Day in Monrovia.